Thank you for visiting the Ulsan port, the port that keeps the people safe and protects their lives. The Ulsan port includes Ulsan Main Port, Onsan Port, Nipo Port, North Newport, and South Newport. The video you are watching was produced to keep the Ulsan port safe and accident-free. Please remember the safety regulations that you will soon be shown, and be sure to observe them. Caution during entry and exit. When entering and exiting the Ulsan port, the following matters are forbidden according to the port entry and exit procedures. Trespassing without undergoing the proper entry procedure. Theft or fraudulent use of another person's pass. Filming without permission or filming in restricted areas. Drinking, speeding, overloading in the port. Handling hazardous substances and explosive materials in the port. Vehicles may not be left parked on the docks. Entering the port to commit wrongdoing, engaging in prohibited behavior, can result in a fine of less than 3 million won and/or restrict your access to the port. Also bear in mind that you will also be liable for criminal charges. How to enter the port. If entering by car, the driver and all passengers must exit the vehicle and may board after passing through the security checkpoint. It is the same for entry by bicycle. Please dismount and go through the security checkpoint before mounting again. You must wear a safety helmet, safety shoes, high visibility clothing, and other personal protective equipment to enter the port. If found not wearing any one of these items, you cannot enter. Those who have not watched this safety video can enter the port after watching this video in a designated place. The Ulsan Port Authority requires the safety regulations be followed within the port to ensure the safety of those that enter and exit the Ulsan port. Fire hazard. Prohibiting the use of fire is the most important at liquid cargo ports. A fire breaking out in ports that handle hazardous substances could cause mass mortalities and could result in a national-level disaster. Smoking is prohibited in all areas of ports that handle liquid cargo and is only allowed in designated areas. To prevent a fire from being started due to the heat from exhaust pipes of the car, a flame prevention device must be attached beforehand. Oil mist could come in contact with cell phones or communication equipment, causing an ignition source, and are prohibited. Please be sure to turn off the power during operations. Turn off the vehicle's engine during loading work or when waiting. Using something that is flammable or performing work that could cause sparks to fly could result in a fire hazard. Please be sure to receive a hot work permit before performing such work. Driving and parking in the port. The speed limit in the port is below 30 kilometers per hour. Be sure to park in the designated areas only. For easier evacuation or escape in case of an emergency, please park your vehicle by backing it in. Caution for pedestrian workers. When going on foot, be sure to use the designated safety passage. Do not attempt to operate or move the equipment or devices without permission. And placing ladders up along pipeline or pumping facility within the work processing area is prohibited. When working on top of a tank lorry vehicle or when performing high-place work, be sure to wear a full-body safety harness. Dealing with accidents. If the alarm sounds that indicates an emergency in the liquid cargo port, stop what you are doing and go to the designated shelter. Follow employees' instructions. Rescuing victims should be done in teams of 2. To prevent a secondary accident, move the victim to a safe place and assess the condition. If necessary, administer first aid and also report the incident by calling 119. If there was a fall from a high place, the situation could become dire when performing the rescue. Call 119 and follow the instructions of the rescue workers when administering first aid. If the victim suffered cardiac arrest, use the automated external defibrillator stored in the port. The defibrillator uses high-voltage electricity. Therefore, be sure to stay clear of the victim to prevent a secondary accident of electric shock. If an accident occurs that involves being exposed to or physical contact with hazardous substances, be sure to quickly go to a nearby emergency shower facility and rinse thoroughly for 20 minutes. You can receive treatment from the hospital after receiving first aid. To ensure a quick response to an accident, be sure to locate nearby shower facilities beforehand. A safety culture in the port will benefit you all. The various hazardous substances at the liquid cargo port of Ulsan Port contain various hazards. By being sure to check the Material Safety Data Sheet (MSDS) and observing the safety regulations, you can prevent an accident. Most accidents occur when the basic safety regulations are shrugged off and not followed. We require you to have a good mindset and attitude for safety to further our safety culture in the port.
제한 속도를 지키고
거래된 안전 통로로
기본만 잘 지켜도 안전합니다.
A safe Ulsan Port, free of accidents. We can make it.